Hello and welcome back to another installment of the Rising Eyes podcast with your host, Mr. Corey Romer. My name is Corey Romer. Watch me dance. Anybody remember that Jorg? Remember that Jorg thumb dance on YouTube? My name is Jorg. Watch me dance. I feel like I'm supposed to be interacting with people more in real life. I'm supposed to be making connections with people in real life more often. And I'm seeing people walking by and thinking, I'm supposed to be friends with that person. But that person has a job, and they fit into civilization, and I don't. That sucks. Listen, I'm unhinged as fuck. I don't care what anybody thinks of me. I'm proud of who I am. But when it comes down to it, though, part of the problem is I don't have any physical assets to actually back up my value. That's the whole problem with the whole world. Make sure you have physical value of some kind. Make sure you have some kind of tangible physical assets to have that holds to your name. Use something physical, tangible, you know. People that get their big break in Hollywood, they become celebrities, and politicians, and spokespeople with charisma. What's their physical, tangible asset? I guess it's their ability to get other people to give them money. The fact that they have that much influence in the world, that they can get people to give them money, I guess is considered enough of a valuable physical, tangible asset. But I don't have none of it. And honestly, the thing is, I would have it. I would have all the following. I would, through social media, through the internet. I would have had that. And then they put a cripple on it. They put a block up on it. They put a block upon it. Some people cheated real bad. They got bad karma. They should know it. They should know it, what they did. Because I was destined to get a name for myself through social media, through YouTube, through TikTok. You know, I was destined to be famous. Oh, look at that first world individual there walking down the street. He's a first world individual human being, part of civilization, part of society. That's pretty cool. That particular individual I just saw walking down the street, and that particular individual over there walking down that street, and those two particular individuals over there walking down that street. All those people feel confident of their place in society. They put their time in, they put their work in, they have a day job, they're making money somehow, they're working for a company, they're working for a business. The money you make from the business you work for, the money you make from the company you own, the money you make from the company you work for, the money you make from the business you own. You own a business. Are you proud? Do you work 3 jobs? Do you work 5 jobs? Aren't you proud to be a person in society who has stability? You should be proud of being a man, taking responsibility, and wearing unhealthy things upon your body. Make sure you prove yourself as a man. Take responsibility by kissing another man's ass. Isn't that great? What a wonderful, beautiful, awesome society of opportunities here today. Woo! Alright, everybody. I forgot what I was going to talk about because I was too busy thinking about my tangible assets and values. Now I need to take responsibility. No, that's why I don't know how to connect with people right now. I need to connect with people. I need to make connections with human beings. Make connections with human beings. Yeah, I saw my buddy walking down the road there. I was like, yeah, maybe I should stop and talk. But it's more than I don't have any money. I don't have any assets. I don't have any value. That person has a job that he or she works at. You has a job that you or she or you work at. You or they or whoever works at. You have a place where you're fitting in. You have your values being valued and recognized as tangible assets and values. Tangible assets and values. The money you make from the company you work for, the money you make from the business you own. The money you make from the company you work for, the money you make from the business you own. Aren't you proud to have money from a job, from a business, from a company? Aren't you so proud of who you are? I work for a living. I know the value of work. I have tangible assets tied to my name. I have tangible fiscal monetary assets I have monetary fiscal value. I know how to fix things. I know how to grow food. I know how to tell people to give me money. I know how to be an actor and act really well. Whoa, this person driving behind me is releasing a shit ton of blue smoke. Their car looks like it's about to goddamn fucking explode. That is amazing. The one window is bashed out and there's like tape and plastic over it. I'm seeing a lot of crazy stuff today here in a place that didn't used to be as much crazy as there is right now. Oh, I hope you're all enjoying your first world lives, whoever you are. Making money from the company you work for, making money from the business you own. Making money from the company you work for, making money from the business you own. Making money from the company you work for, making money from the business you own. Are you a person in society who has those bragging rights? I have the bragging rights that I'm an adult man. I'm a man. I take responsibility. I put bread on the table. I feed the fam. I'm a man, I feed the fam. I'm a man, I feed the fam. I have a penis. I like to look at titties and drink beer. I'm a man who feeds his fam. I'm a man who feeds his fam. Gonna go work in the warehouse. Gonna go work in the factory. Gonna go work in the grocery store. Gonna go work in the insurance agency company. You gonna go be a lawyer? Or you gonna go be a fireman? You gonna be a doctor? Who you think you are if you're gonna be a fucking guitar player? Get a life. Go get a real job to support your hobby. That's a shitty hobby. Fuck you. You can die. There's no room for art in this world. Fuck you. You can die. Fuck you and your guitar. We don't care. We don't need it. Shut off everything. No, they value artwork that they can use to socially engineer people. If you want to play your guitar, you have to sign a contract. If you want to be a hip-hop, hippity-hop, rap artist, rapper, you have to go and sign a contract and work for a company. Go work for a company. Make some money for the company you work for or the business you own. You have to sign a contract for the purposes of being part of an agenda for social engineering. Make sure you can go and social engineer the public. You have to socially engineer the public and participate in occult practices to brainwash the public. That is your purpose. You're not here to inspire people with your music or your paintings or your artwork or your animations. You're here to be a cog in the machine for a utilitarian government, a utilitarian agenda, Make sure you serve the purposes of social engineering so we can control the flow of money. There is your tangible asset. There is your tangible fiscal value. Show that you have value as a man in modern day civilization. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. I hope you're all having fun fitting in somewhere, doing what you're able to do. I hope you're all able to do that. Continue with what you do. Congratulations, everybody, on having success, financial stability. If you don't have financial stability, at least you get up and go somewhere and show your value in your work by showing up, being the man, supporting the man. Put that bread on the table. Get up and get that bread and put that bread on the table. You can be a man in modern day civilization. Modern day civilization. Modern day civilization. Modern day civilization. Utilitarian civilization. Utilitarian socially engineering civilization. Make some money from the company you work for or the business you own. Making money from the company you work for or the business you own. Make some money from the company you work for or the business you own. Let me tell you guys something. I was talking to a family member of mine recently on the phone. Somebody I haven't seen in a very long time. This particular individual, who is a family member of mine, went to work in the city. He or she moved his or her ass to the city. And they were always telling me, you need to join me in the city. All the while they're desperately having trouble paying their rent, going from one job to the next, working 3 or 4 jobs, exhausting themselves, binging on caffeine just to stay alive, working 2 or 3 jobs just to afford a small shitty apartment where they have to have a roommate, 5 other roommates. And then the other roommates have problems and drama, and they steal your stuff and pee on it, and then you have dramatic falling outs with your friends, and they abandon you, and they stab you in the back, and they steal your stuff, and they pee on it, and they shit on it, and they pee on the door, and they get drunk, and they have drama and problems, and you have to live in the same environment with those people and walk on eggshells when they don't like what you're doing, and then you're working 2 or 3 jobs to support that shitty lifestyle, and I'm like, no thank you. Anyway, he or she seems like they're doing okay at this point. But they were on the phone with me, and I was telling them, hey, there's this, I'm looking at social media. I'm looking for a way to support my art career. I'm trying to promote myself through social media and reach people and reach my audience. And he's like, oh man, I don't even want to hear about that. I don't care about that. I don't have to care about that. It's not important to me. I don't even want to talk about it. And I'm working at a restaurant right now. I got hired at a restaurant after months and months and months of job searching and putting in application after application after application at all these places. And now I work at a restaurant. I get to work at a restaurant for a short time until this temporary, transitory part of my existence falls apart and breaks down, and I have another goddamn fucking tower moment, and I have to go somewhere else or not pay the rent and beg mommy and daddy to send me money in the mail to pay my rent in the city, and then things don't work out. Who knows what's going to happen? But right now I work at a restaurant, and I'm like, okay, good for you. Nobody wants to pay attention or care about what big tech is doing. I'm glad that you have established your financial fiscal foundation and are surrounded by people, I guess, that you trust enough that you're with, that you have a sense of stability and foundation. Good for you. You don't have to worry about trying to support your art career connecting with people on social fucking media. You don't have to worry about it. No, honestly, if I had the fucking money, I wouldn't be complaining about that shit. If I had some kind of financial fiscal income somehow, from some way, I wouldn't be fucking complaining. Oh, my battery's getting low on this device, so I gotta go. Corey, don't say that, Corey. Say the human race is awesome, and they're smart and intelligent. You're gonna connect with people, right? Anyway, you've been listening or not listening to the Rising Eyes podcast. Go be awesome in the world, everybody, and take responsibility as a man.